Hi everyone, so today I have this big bundle to share with you that Diamond Press has brought to HSN for the October 24th Craft Day, now available there. It's the Mega Stamp Scripture Advent Bundle, and actually I believe has twine and a display, and it's just a ton of stamps. So let's open this guy up. So they did send this item free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links, so thanks for using those, guys. Check this out. My goodness. Big box, big bundle. Like I said, I know there's lots of stamps in here. I had mentioned twine. I forgot about the little, oh my gosh, the clothespins. Cute. And then a display. Oh, and also card bases or cards. I'm not sure if they're card like foldable cards or if there's something to stamp on, so let's check that out in just a minute. But we have this display here, a wooden display, and it is about 2, 4, 5.5 inches wide and about 1 inch deep, and then it has that slit there. We have a ton of little clippies. We have some twine. So again, it is an advent, so you can do the days, you know, 1 through 24, 1 through 25, whatever it is that you would like to do. Just have some fun with it so it looks like it's adventy, and maybe not even do the whole advent, you know, just that feel. But yeah, so yeah, they're individual cards, like a A2 size paper, I would say. So it's not a folded card, but card. You know what I'm saying? And you can place that there. I mean, you can place it this way if you want to display. Of course, you can hang your creations on a little twine with the clothespins. And so you have tons of these papers. Let's open this guy up. I'm gonna go ahead and slide these out. I'll be right back. Let's check these out. Let's look at this sample. I love when they do these mega bundles, especially when they have like different ways to pair them, or you know, like kind of like this, right? Where you have like these different things, and if you stamp them in certain ways, you make like a little bundle or however. Like this one. So okay, so this makes like a poinsettia. They're just giving you ideas, you know. We have like a little sprig with the little berries. That's second, you know, step. Or like this guy with the garland. You can mix and match them with tassels and lights. Oh, I love this lantern with the little candle, and then it even has a little shiny like effect, right? Look at the bow with the detail. I mean, the Christmas tree, and it has the little dots and things. There are like some garlands on this one. This one looks like twine or like a bow. I love that. We have banners, looks like background colors, maybe the actual like lines of it, and then some wording that you can pop in there. We have like wreaths, different ways to match those up. Ornaments and different layers. Unto us a child is born. You know, you can put that together with different colors since the words are separate. The berries and the holly leaves there. All kinds of little fun backgrounds, or you know, different stars, I guess, and snowflakes that you can just kind of mix and match. Borders, sprigs, trees, dangly kind of like stars here. That cool hexagon that you can always like decorate. It looks really fun. Some background patterns, and I'm sorry if my camera's not picking it up quite right because some of these colors used are very light. Let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna look at this. Step 1, review all 25 Advent stamps and embellishment stamps. We have put suggestions of pairings underneath the embellishment stamps that coordinate. So I didn't read this part first. I would skip something else. But go ahead and read them, you know, or look them over so you kind of have an idea of what you might want to pair up. And like this one, they're showing like they did the wreath, they did some words, the day and one, and a background. And then on the back, or you know, they stamped this sentiment. That is really cool. There's a sentiment for... Yeah, so not just a sentiment, they're Bible verses, I believe. Step 2, stamp the front of your card. You know, next, stamp the correct Advent day onto the back side. So, you know, day one, right? So you're making your day 1, and then the day 1 Bible verse there. Make sure to leave enough space at the bottom to display in the wooden stand. Okay, that's good to keep in mind. So once all your cards have been stamped, hang the twine. You know, you can do it that way, or just a daily thing every day. You switch it out with your banner there, or your display. If you like to, you can display the advent card in the wooden stand that's provided in the kit. Really cute. So those are some more ideas there. Sorry, I should have gotten there first, but they're showing you here, you know, pair with day 2, like the little crown, pair with day 3, the word Jesus. And so you have the stamp that says day and then like 3, you know, and that's their recommending to use for those. Pair with day 5, you know, pair with day 7, the baby, oh how cute. Oh, come let's adore him. All kinds of sentiments. And then again, I mean, you guys, I probably can't go over each and every Bible verse, but I'll just kind of show it like this if you want to pause it, and hopefully you can kind of see again the carrier is very light colored. I mean, that's amazing. Most of these things, or I would say all of them, no, most of them are from Luke, some Matthew verses, and some verses out of John. Oh, Isaiah. One Isaiah. So there you go. Wow. Okay, this is going to be really, really nice. I can use these guys. So again, a good size, the imagery, glory to God, you know, again, the borders. This is kind of gives you an idea of how big the verse is itself. I'm not going to measure every single one of them, but I'm assuming they're going to be about the same. So this is like day 25. It's almost 4 inches tall, I would say, and like 2.5 inches wide. I mean, these are for the Advent, but you can definitely make just cards with these guys, right? I mean, look how nice and big those are. Again, those other stamps. Let me do it like this. Look at that little baby Jesus. How cute is that? I love the style of it. Again, I mean, just a ton of Bible verses. Well, 25 of them, I suppose. Cute ways to decorate here and there. Look at the little city. Oh my gosh. I guess we'd say Bethlehem on that one. I mean, you guys. And then different things in here. So yeah, so this is mostly the sentiments and the verses. And then, you know, some of the different decorative items. This one looks a little bit longer than some of the other ones I saw. Look at that. Backgrounds. Look at the bow. So, you know, I showed you on the carrier, but, or not carrier because this is a carrier, but like the inspo sheets. But these are big. Really, really nice. Again, that hexagon, when you want to decorate all around it, looks really nice. Very stylish. Lots of snowflakes and stars. There's your pine cone, kind of like what they were showing you if you want to put something together like that. Your little crown. Really nice size on those guys. Hope you can kind of tell by the size of my palm. I mean, that's a good... Oh, actually, this is 4 1/4 by 5.5. I mean, look at that, right? It fills that in really nicely. Sprigs, the rest of the things that go with the wreath there. We have like a nativity scene here. Silent Night, Star of Wonder, Star of Light. Beautiful. Love the little dove there. Some more sprigs. You know, where I would say that one's more a nativity-ish scene, but this one's also, and this one is also the family there, so they're just a little different style, each of those. We have a whole alphabet with the, you know, your punctuation and everything, and numbers. I mean, this is just going on and on. Lots of backgrounds, beautiful. All those trees, another nativity with the little lambs. Actually, it's not, well, I guess it could be part of the nativity. It's maybe some wise men, right? Or shepherds. That's what it looks like, shepherds, obviously. They have their little, and there's 2 of them. Lambs there. We have the angel. Beautiful. I love the banner. That's going to be great for lots of things. Happy holidays, you know, Merry Christmas, December, Advent. Lots of other words that go in with those. Nice size. And look at the nativity. Oh my gosh. The manger. Or you know what? I always want to say manger. There's a different name for this, right? Maybe I'm tripping. But anyhow, just... really, really nice. Big numbers for the day, and then, you know, for day 23 or whatever it is you want to do. Towards Advent. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Just the background and some background kind of like dots, or like this really cool like mesh design. Again, the lantern with the little candle and the little light effect there behind it. And then we have the beautiful ornaments. I love that, and they're good size. Hopefully, again, you can kind of tell by the size of my hand. We'll make a really nice card or topper or however. So let me grab some ink. I mean, that's pretty much what we need, and we'll just get started. So I took one of the cards and I just placed it on here just to get it ready. And right on top of my stack here, I had day 25, and I thought, well, we can start with that. So this is the back of the card, or the, yeah, I guess card, just not a folded card. I'm going to look for that background set. So let me go through these guys and find the little dotted background, and I'll be right back. Grab this guy here. And on the instruction there, I'll take this one, why not? Like this kind of mesh looking background. And this will be the back of my little Advent, like I mentioned before. And what I'm going to do is put that kind of in the center. It doesn't have to be, it can be kind of fun and artsy. for day 25 here, it says you compare it with the Jesus, the reason for the season. And so right now I'm doing the sentiment, or the portion that's the Bible verse. And what I think I'm going to do is get some green ink, like a pine coney, like bright green kind of ink. And this probably is best done with larger ink pads, guys, but I have a ton of these little guys. So I'm just going to kind of go across actually this way and just making sure everything gets inked up, but I want that to kind of fade away. So what I'm going to do is grab a scrap of paper here, and I'm going to stamp this. And then I'm going to stamp it again, so it's a second generation stamp, you know. So we got rid of some of that ink, and then I'm going to do it again. Acrylic stamps, again, so nice, firm, even pressure, and so it's just a little bit of that on the background there. Go ahead and wipe that down now. Squeaky clean. All right, we'll put that up here. And then I'm going to take the Bible verse here, and I mean, we can do this in cute color. I'm going to go ahead and do this in red, just to have the red and the green more festive. And I think on the other side I'm going to do in black ink, because what I'll do on the other side is we'll make the wreath. I don't know if you guys remember, there's like a wreath design, so just getting some of that ink on here. I did kind of wipe it across, but now I'm just dabbing just to make sure everything is inked up. There you go. And so this is the back of this one, right? And look at how that looks. I love it. I love those background pieces. Those are so nice. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna clean up, and then I'll turn it over and get it ready for decorating the front of the card. So on this side, I'm gonna do something kind of like what day one is showing, basically. Yeah, so I want to do the little wreath, and then the Jesus, the reason for the season. So I grabbed this one. We have the sentiment there, and of course you can do whatever you want. They're just helping you pair them up, because sometimes the sentiment has something to do with like the Bible verse itself. So anyhow, so I'll use that in just a minute. I think first we'll do the wreath. And there are images again on the wreath on how to put that, how you might want to layer it in here. And I'm just going to do kind of like a whisper of this, because again, I want the black lettering of Jesus is the reason for the season to be what stands out. So I will use two different colors of green and all that, but for now, let's start with this guy. And let me see. It has like a bigger space right here, so I was just wondering if that's for a specific reason or not, but I'll just put that there. And let's go ahead and get some green, what I used before, and I have an olive green too I'll use on the next greenery. So for right now, we're just going to ink up this whole guy. If you do a little swiping motion like that, you're going to have that in your design, and maybe that's what we want. Oh, my little hand came off there. Okay. And again, oh, let's fix this. I want to use second generation, so it's just lighter. So I'm going to go and get some of that ink off, and I'm going to go ahead and get that stamped. So it's very, just kind of light in the background. I'm going to try to do this top one a little bit more. There we go. Okay, let me clean this up, and then we'll switch out to the next greenery. I'll be right back. And the next one would be like this one here. And so there's some spots where it's kind of open, and then there's some areas where it's more green here, so I'm just going to eyeball that and just place that like here. I don't know if they have specific spaces, like, oh, the berries. Okay, so the berries are probably going to be something you want to aim to line up with these little ends. So for right now, I'm just going to put this here. I don't think that matters too much with what I'm doing right now. And so let's put that there. And I'm just going to use a different color green. And again, I'll do second generation stamping with that. Like that. Stamped on a scrap. and then stamp it on here. So it's just a little slightly different color of green. I'm going to clean this up and then I'll bring in the red berries. So on this one we have the berries, and again it's going to be a spot where I can see the two little like where the little leaves end where you're supposed to put the berries. So like this one has the two there and it has something here. So I'm trying to see which two, the ones that are kind of spread out, the dots of 3. Okay, so like this one here should be like around there. And I'm just eyeballing it. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I do want to know where the placement is meant to be. So that looks pretty good right there. Okay. So I'm going to pick that up. And red ink. And again, I'm going to second generation stamp that. Oopsie. Here. Oopsie. Okay, so I have just a little sweet kind of wreath in the background, kind of fading away. I'm gonna clean this up and I'll grab the stamp, the Jesus is the reason for the season. I'll be right back. So I have my sentiment here. So just give you an idea. I mean, obviously if you want that just to be bold and red and green, you can definitely do that. I'm just kind of doing something a little bit different. And then again, some of that goes down in here. So I didn't super account for that, but I think I did a pretty good job keeping that where we might want it. And I'm working in this lower section because I'm going to do the day 25 up here. So let's do that. Black ink, nice and bold. And then we'll do some of the other. Look at that. Really nice. I'm going to clean up and I'll be right back. So with these guys, big numbers, I mean, if you want to use that, we have the smaller ones in the alphabet set over here. So you can also do the word day on its own if you want to, you know, Advent 25 or however you can spell out day. You have the numbers again. So let me see. 25. What we're supposed to have here. And I think I'm gonna put that as high up as I can. And stamp that, and then we'll put day. Let me see if day's gonna be right in there. Or you can do day and 25, you know, bring it over here, however you want. So I'm gonna put it here. I don't know if I can stamp them both at the same time. I had them really close to each other. And I think I'm gonna do that in red, nice bold red. So let me bring my red back out. I put it away. Here it is. Okay, we have that guy. And just juice up this number 25. I missed part of my 2. I can see that right now. I missed inking this part here. Oh, right there. Sometimes I'll use the very edge of this, like on the, hopefully you can kind of see what that means, like that, if there's a certain area that you're missing. And that looks really good. Okay, let me clean this up and then I will do the day. Okay guys, so I love the way that looks on the side like this. I was planning it this way, but I really do like the way it looks just kind of that way, or even Advent Day 25 or whatever it is you want to put. Let's just put it right here. And you know, let's do it in green. I was going to stamp it in black, but I really want this to be more of the bold, what catches your eye. So let's just get some green. The green I just had, where did I put it? Here it is. And that is just one of the days quickly made. Now, let's say you want to give these as gifts or maybe some home decor items or whatever it is, and you want to keep working with it, then what I would do is just as you're working, you know, switch out your cards for the next one, and then finish up and go to the next one and next one, and you'll knock them out Really, really cool. Look at that. Let me clean up and I'll show you what it looks like on the display. Okay guys, I mean, there's just so many options. Again, you can mix and match however you like. They definitely have examples for you if you need those. But basically you can take that and put it on here. So every day you switch out your little card and you have your little display. I love that. And then on the back here, we have our verse there. And I mean, you guys, of course, John 3:16 here on day 25, which is really, really great. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much, Diamond Press, for sending these items for review. I'll have images coming up. I'll have the links in the description box. Oh, if you were doing the twine, maybe you have a whole string of them, maybe the first 5 days or all 10, or, you know, first 10, not all 10, or all 25 or something like that. You have plenty of yardage here for that, and then all your clothespins to help you do that. So, you know, you can have a little clippy. I mean, you can clip these on, I have like those little chicken wire boards. I'm actually looking at one right now that would look really cute. I mean, there's just lots of ways to use these guys. So thanks for watching, guys. Again, images coming up, the links in the description box, and I'll see you all at the next one. Bye now.